Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and this is a helpful tip that's going to show you how to quickly, or if you want to think of like an instant heal for any meat eater inside of Ark Survival Ascended. Now this is a very old trick, but I found out that a ton of people actually don't know how to use this trick, but it's super easy to use. Now before we get started, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. It helps out a ton. So you can see this Rex right here has some pretty heavy damage on it. Let's say you've gone through in your PvE game and you've just taken a ton of damage from, whatever you've taken damage from, or, you got shot in a PvP game and your Rex is looking super bloody and it's not going to survive or do very well. However, people commonly forget you do not need to sit and wait for it to passively heal up over time. You can force feed it raw meat. And that raw meat, you can look at the actual health that it's going up. It goes about 5 per one that you force feed it. Now that is an incredibly useful trick that's basically going to give your dino the quick ability to heal back to full health. Now 5 doesn't seem like much, but basically raw meat is something that you naturally get over time. And if you perform a figure 8 while you're going through the actual force feeding, you can actually force feed your creature faster and technically increase the speed in which you are actually giving them food. And yeah, so it goes really quickly. So at 5 health per piece of meat, right? That's 10 pieces of meat for 50 health and then 20 for 100. So at 20 pieces of meat, you can heal your Rex or whatever you're trying to heal 100 health. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but considering most creatures in Ark are going to give you right around 20 to 40 raw meat, this is an incredibly useful strategy that you can use in order to quickly heal your dinosaurs no matter where they are on the map. Because if you wait passively for them to heal, they're going to heal about 20 times slower than force feeding them up with meat. Now, I know that seems like it's a little bit weird, but it's an incredibly quick thing to do, especially early game where some people are having a hard time. You're missing a little bit of health off your tame, right? You kind of just want to force feed them a little bit of meat, so you can just sit here and hold it. You can literally just put your hand on the trigger for a console. I think it's still right click or right trigger for any console, and that'll give you the ability to force feed it, or you can use E on mouse and keyboard. You can also set a button or a macro to do this for you, so you don't technically have to do it, but you'll see that it goes insanely fast. And I know you can just sit here and just pull up your phone and scroll through something, and by the time you know it, your Rex or your creature of any size will have healed itself quickly with just raw meat. Now, technically speaking, raw prime meat works better, but it's also harder to get access to a ton of raw prime meat. So just use raw meat. It's a lot safer. You don't have to worry about spoil times and stuff like that. So this is one of the quickest ways that you can actually heal your creature. And the video has been less than 2 minutes, and I've already healed them over almost 2,000 health, right? So that's a big boost, and it's definitely something that early game, even late game, you want to do for a little bit of keeping your creatures alive, whether you have a Giganotosaurus, a Rex, Raptor, anything that eats meat can be force-fed meat, and it will cause their health to go up. So yeah, pretty super sweet little trick, and hopefully this video helps you out. And if you don't mind, smack that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. All right, Teach.